out with your friends, casually smoking a joint, having fun. But as the night progresses, you feel you're stuck in a nightmare. You feel like people are watching over you. According to researchers, this is not just a bad trip. This is cannabis induced psychosis. Hi, I'm Dr. Asra, resident doctor in psychiatry working at Jagruti Rehabilitation Centre in Navi Mumbai. And I'm here to bust 5 myths regarding weed you need to stop believing. This is a trip you need to take. Myth number 1. It's organic, it's harmless. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's safe. Can't just go to a forest and have anything that's available there. It's a plant that alters your mood, perceptions, and behavior. Myth number 2. Recreationally legalized because it is harmless. Absolutely false. A complete ban failed to solve an already existing drug problem. So, legalization is an attempt in that direction to control the quantity, age group, and content of the drug because unfortunately there's no lower age limit to the exposure to cannabis. Myth number 3. Cures diseases, not causes them. See, there's a promising future for cannabis, especially CBD, in the treatment of a diverse group of ailments. Chronic pains, migraines, digestive issues, even mental illnesses. But as it is still a research molecule, we cannot ignore the risk to benefit ratio. There's a risk that it might exacerbate underlying illnesses like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or pose a risk to developing one. There's also a possibility of developing flashbacks and something much more serious, cannabis-induced psychosis, which unfortunately cannot be predicted to a certainty. There is also research that earlier exposure is linked to brain damage and memory problems. Myth number 4. No withdrawal, no addiction. That's not true. Daily smokers experience a withdrawal 1 to 2 weeks of quitting. Remember the headache, irritability, depressed mood, and restlessness? Exactly. That's a common reason why people need to frequently light their joint because they feel it calms their anxiety. This is a vicious cycle of dependence, kind of like a psychological addiction. A person can get addicted to anything, including cannabis. Myth number 5. It's cultural. Yes, in ancient cultures, everything from a cold to cough to a fracture was treated by things available in nature. We've heard of the medicinal benefits of cannabis, especially CBD, which is probably why it has been around for centuries now. Time is a testament to that. Just like a lot of other traditional medicines like opium, now classified as illegal drugs. Cannabis calms you down, so why the hate? See, marijuana indulgence is linked to anxiety disorder, paranoid ideations, and cannabis-induced psychosis. This is not just hypothesis. I'm going to talk about real stories. There was a 16-year-old boy brought by his parents with a complaint of anger outbursts. He started hitting his parents and classmates. He'd recently started smoking up. In a few years, he developed a full-blown schizophrenia. Now, this was a little unpredictable considering his family members reported that his personality was completely okay before he started consuming cannabis, and he had no family history for schizophrenia. We had a 32-year-old male, well settled. He was a daily smoker. He was always suspicious and paranoid about everyone around him. His fiancée was cheating on him. His family members and friends were just using him for their personal gain. He didn't have any friends or close relations. He didn't want to get married. And he started losing interest in his work and would just laze around at home. So, how do we approach this? The treatment involves abstinence and support, which means that quitting must be accompanied by monitoring by family members, hospital support on an OPD basis or a rehab center, and psychotherapies. In addition, there's a need to address the underlying issues, or depressive mood, anxiety, personality disorders, any defective coping mechanisms, or any interpersonal conflicts. Our team at Jagruti comprises of psychiatrists, clinical psychologists, MSWs, nursing staff, and we work together to provide solutions to mental health issues in the most holistic manner. We need to create awareness among youngsters and children because the target users are typically younger people. That's why its accessibility is increasing in educational institutes like colleges, schools, and hostels. Also, it is a gateway drug, which means that after cannabis, one is more likely to explore other more dangerous drugs. It is emerging as a new epidemic among young people. Our RAHA program is tailored specifically for minors, also offering addiction care, providing them a safe, nurturing environment so that they can have a bright future ahead. So, where do you draw the line? See, any addiction seems subjective, something that family members and close ones make a fuss about. Ask yourself this: do you like it more than you like people? Is this what you look forward to most during the day? Do you not like yourself when you're not high? Are you spending way too much on it? That's some pot for thought. Because anything can be addictive, including cannabis. If you think you're suffering from an addiction, substance dependence, or any mental health issues in general, Jagruti is here to help you. You can contact us via our website or our phone number.